Our show this year,
our 2026 program.
This year's program is called
RESØNATE. So the idea of RESØNATE is kind of the moment where passion meets purpose. It's where a performer can give their whole heart to the art that makes them come alive. As designers, we are always looking for that thing that resonates with us, whether that's a piece of music or an artist, a painting, a poem, that thing that makes us feel that emotion and connection. The title of the show really came from how we design our shows. The idea of getting something that connects with not only the designers and the performers, but that hopefully connects with the audience.
We kept coming back to the idea of an anatomical heart, with all the valves and every detail that falls into an actual human heart. It's meant to represent more than just what it is on its surface level. Like what are you willing to sacrifice for something that resonates with you, you know?
The idea of giving your heart to something, or the idea of sacrificing for the thing that you love, was one of our drive-in thematics this year. Within this activity, we all give so much to it, whether that's our time away from family or time away from a job, the distance that people travel, the amount of practice that you put in, giving your soul during a performance. There's so much sacrifice in what we do.
The season really started for me when we got a notebook out and we listed every single Infinity show since 22 through 25 for all three groups. We wanted to show the growth and the appreciation for each show. So we listed positives, negatives, things that we wanted to grow from.
How can we maintain the emotional qualities and the human experience element, but give it a boost of adrenaline to make it even more powerful?
That word became intensity. 8 on 3, 9 on 2. It's the opening statement. Like when we say intensity, I wanted to go out with a bang for the first thing, you know? I just remember being in college and somebody showing me that Eastman video and just going, wow, like that's incredible. The intensity drawn from there allowed me to feel more comfortable with playing with chamber percussion ensemble music. We have these meditative singing bowls that we start with the show, and we use those in different ways by tapping on the sides. You had sent me Aurora, which is our muse for the show this year, Aurora. She's a Nordic artist.
Just kind of stumbled across a live concert in the Hike Forest. Well, it might only have been like a 25-minute concert. Mm-hmm. But the first song right away, I'll never forget, it was called The River. And it's not something that we're using, but it was just a piece of music that was like, just moved my soul. And the music underneath her vocal lines is almost a tertiary thing. Like it's just there as this small layer, and then her vocal stems, like whether they be lyrical or like rhythmic, like they're the real driver. And so there's this, the deeper you go down that catalog, the more you'll find, like it's never ending.
For me, as a designer, I'm always looking, again, we're talking about those ideas that resonate with us, but is there something visually that can convey many things throughout a show? The sear wheel is something I've been fascinated with for years. I had the opportunity to collaborate with Cirque du Soleil as a musician in a show where sear wheel was kind of the main focus of the show, and it's something that's always intrigued me. The physicality of it, the artistry of such a simple thing is a circle of steel.
We build up to the single note that's played on the piano.
Our single performer releases the sear wheel. It's almost letting go, that idea that you are prepared to let go of that thing and the hope that it comes back to you.
I quote some of my favorite marimba literature, Marriage of the Lamb by Kevin Bobo.
We have the strings stretched between the sear wheels and we're playing them like an instrument.
There's a marimba vibe duet called Vertical River by Blake Tyson. It's not only demonstrating skill sets, but it's a palette for what's happening on the floor, this very intimate moment with Karina.
We're revealing our heart as a color change throughout the costume.
The third movement.
In the third movement,
Vibes.
vibes.
The piece that we have coming up in the third movement is called White Foxes. It establishes a clear sense of time.
The visual ensemble performers are playing these atoms. 3 wheels come together to create this shape.
And then we even add a third layer of like vocal stems, and then we flip it on its head.
It's musicians' music. And I only say that because everybody can listen to White Foxes, but the musician is gonna go, I see what you did there. That's really cool. Right?
I just try to find 1 or 2 ways to move the body that we just haven't seen. I mean, I'm a huge hip hop nerd, and watching multiple hip hop groups and you know, from Korea, some groups out in LA, multiple studios, they have a very particular way of making things visually happen. What's cool about what they do is that anybody on planet Earth can know nothing about dance, and you know immediately, you're like, that's cool. You just know. How do I portray that in the drum medium? Like, how do I make it so it's like, I know nothing about drums, I know nothing about indoor percussion, but what I do know is that's tight.
It builds into this battery of y'all that brings us back to intensity. It is the bridge back to what we started our show with a newfound like confidence, I would say. Think about how cyclical our seasons are. You're so excited to get it started, and then the season goes on, adversity hits. And it really is pushing through the adversity to find again your reason to why you're making these sacrifices.
And we have a moment here at the end of the show where the performers are actually running through the sear wheels.
You know, there's this soaring guitar thing that I absolutely love. We're able to take you to a rock concert.
That's right, yeah.
I think it was the first thing that I wrote for you. I was like, and here, I hope you enjoy it, please enjoy it. And you're like, oh, wow, I really love that guitar part. We end with Xian and Jacob Lopes. They're able to take it to the next level to get to the release to start our outro.
Kind of like going back to the idea of like silence as an effect, and then ending in maybe an unorthodox way. And it's just snare drums playing this 8th note pattern, and underneath that is like the Aurora vocals that aren't even words. It's just a feeling, it's just an emotion, and it just builds and builds in that way.
The wheels coin down and resolve as the last note of the show is played, which I think is going to be an incredible moment in Dayton.